And yeah, I mean, Coastal was a good region before the update, but now that the trader is in full effect, yeah, the Coastal is the place to be. If you're going to go for any kind of a long run, you almost have to set up shop here. You have ample beach combing, both here and in DP, and I guess Crumbling Highway to a lesser extent. You got lots of indoor locations. If you're the hunting type, you got lots of you got 3 bears, maybe a moose, and all the wolves you could want. So yeah, like Coastal Highway is what Mystery Lake used to be. Like the basically like the hub of life on Great Bear. Is it bad that you never base? No, not the slightest. It's a it's just a different playstyle. And honestly, especially as you go higher in difficulty, it makes good sense not to focus on one region because the longer you hang around, the the faster you're going to burn through your resources. So you have to be nomadic, and the ideally leave yourself a little forward operating base in each region. Leave yourself water, food, repair materials, that sort of thing. Kind of like the little setup I have at Poachers in FM. I know if I'm short on water or food, I know I got a storage sitting right there. Same thing at Coastal. I need food or water. I need to make stuff. I go to the Quonset. DP. I go to I can go to the Riken, or I can go to the Lighthouse. Your longest run is like 50 days. That's fine. As long as you're enjoying your time in the game, you're learning, then play it however you want to play it. Make bases, be a nomad, do it as is. Again, standard line coming. The only wrong way to play the long dark is to not play the long dark. Unlike communities around other games, we do not difficulty shame. We do not we don't take pops at people who are not playing the meta, whatever that would be. Exactly, Marsh. Because it is, at its core, a video game. And video games are made, despite what FromSoft would have people believe, video games are made to be fun. They are a leisure activity. So play them as best you see fit. Okay. Oh yeah. Before we call it, I call it a night. I do want to run and then check on our meats. Maybe we'll do a touch of beachcombing while we're out. Actually, we have half energy. We're actually doing all right. You're in pain, Goofy? But I thought you just went to get bagels. You didn't actually do Pilates today, did you? Okay, this is not helpful, but it's fine. We'll just go straight. We'll hit the end of the ice eventually, and then turn left. Well, no. Because we're going to DP, right? We can just check it on our way out. Because I don't want to go wandering around in the fog. Oh, your body hurts from yesterday. Okay, well, definitely take it easy. Hydrate. Um, and maybe, if you need to, book an appointment with your... Did you have a masseuse you've worked with before? Maybe check in with them. Last you played was before the potatoes. Oh, so before the DLC. Oh yeah. You have all kinds of wonders waiting for you then. But yeah. The cooking update changed a lot of things, and the trader has changed some things. Like I mentioned there's one change to where now items that are like in the process of being crafted but unfinished, unlike before, they weigh things now too. So that's a little bit rude, but understandable. Your old lady friend hurt her shoulder using a walker for the first time. Yeah, painkillers, first of your friend, deep down, we're all still girls on the inside. Well, good. And I hope I imagine she is appreciative of your help there. On Tuesday, oh, hey, good. So you're going in Tuesday. Yeah, that'll be good. So, especially if you go back for Pilates tomorrow, yeah, you will definitely be in need of their services. Oh, gee. Well, good thing we got out of the bus keg when we did. Yeah, this is not travel weather. So I guess instead, maybe I can do the thing I was talking about doing. We actually go and make some arrows. Maybe do some repair work. You rolled your bad ankle. Oh no! And again, getting out of the car. Good grief, Martian! You've got Astrid ankles. Where are you? Show yourself that I may kill you. I mean, no wolves in my township. Hey, were those bear crows? Those sound like bear crows. Yeah, it sounded like you have some Astrid ankles. Wait. Oh no, that's a rock. Okay, I swear I'm hearing bear crows. Hypermobilities. It's your own fault because you sat on it until it fell asleep, and that's when you rolled it. Okay, that Martian Dad. That is not helpful. Okay, is fog lifting? Fog seems to be lifting. Well, or it's just getting late. You know what? If bear's out there, fine. I'm just gonna leave it alone. We're gonna process this bad boy real quick, and we're gonna put Astrid indoors. Okay. No, that is those are bear crows. They have to be. But they sound far away. All right, real quick, we'll pop in here. Do you have crispy M&Ms? Crispy M&Ms. Are those the ones with the blue wrapper? I'm not sure. I My first instinct is to say no, but I think I might have seen them at 7-Eleven. I think. But I wouldn't swear to that in a court of law. Okay. I do not see bear, and I no longer hear bear crows, so we're just gonna move on. Also, our knife could use some help. Yeah, and like the 7-Eleven isn't not quite the Japan standard, but it's still quite good. Come on. You were gonna yawn in mid-wolf charge. Astrid, you need to get your priorities in order. Girl, it's a wonder I can keep you alive.
Man, I could eat anything.
Anything, huh? Alright, here, have some guinea bear meat. No. Have some fresh moose meat. And please for to cease complaining. You had Chinese Pepsi was pomelo and bamboo. Pomelo and bamboo. That's certainly one of the combinations of all time. Don't think I've ever had that. I know I've had like a lemon Pepsi Zero from Japan and peach Pepsi Zero from Japan. Had those were okay. I've had white Pepsi, which was pretty good. I also had Sakura flavored Pepsi from Japan, which was vile, and I would never touch again. Okay, that's four more guts and then two more wolf. Quanzit, there we go. So 16 wolf mini gut. Yes, Goofy. Like white Pepsi. I don't exactly remember like what the flavoring was. Like a milky kind of flavor, but it wasn't too bad. What am I hearing?
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
I swear I'm hearing footsteps. Like, I honestly don't remember. I mean, it was nice enough, but it wasn't memorable enough to where I could tell you exactly what it was I had. It was pleasant. That's how I would describe it. It was pleasant enough. Okay, so tomorrow, okay, we need to drop off. Gotta drop off our birch bark, drop off our mini rose hips. We can just make a quick zip out to DP, hit that cache, come back, and then we will prepare for the long trip north slash west, I suppose. There we go. And there's the aurora. Oh well. Oh, actually still going. All right, got those. Do we actually no? We don't have room for rose hips. Got to put the rose hips in here, and there's not enough room for them there. Give me those. Yeah, we got to clear out more space. It's they're opening an Olive Garden in Spain. Well, that's ambitious. Fine, give me all of those. I'll put them in here. 9 kilograms of rose hips. I should really repair the bedroll. Oh, for fuck's sake. Like 5 seconds of aurora. It's practically sun up anyway. In Madrid. Okay, so you're saying it's for tourists. There. Now, how much cloth do I have? I have 1. That is probably not enough. Okay, yeah, let's pop out. Oh, hang on, let me grab some water for the road. Yeah, after we dished all those roses, we got plenty of carry capacity. Oh, how are we for? Okay, we're good there. So yeah, I imagine it'll be like the Times Square restaurants, like for tourists. Okay. There we go. Okay. Stop by Misanthropes. Check the meat. Go to DP. Get the cash. Come back. And then we'll see. You would go if it was here for the soup and breadsticks? I mean, like what you like. Seems odd to me, but okay. Spain doesn't have a lot of options for soup. The land of gazpacho doesn't have a lot of options for soup. Huh. I mean, there have to be some, like, are there any French restaurants? Get you some of that French onion soup. You like soup. What is gazpacho if not soup? Although, if you are so morally opposed, you could always get the gazpacho delivered and then heat it in your microwave or your oven. Because I know you. Apparently, I am some benighted individual with neither an electric kettle nor an oven. Okay. Check in on our meat here. You go to the store and just buy the American store. Is there a full-on American store, not a regular store with an American section? Yay!
I can drop any of this gear.
You shall. You should make Jamaican soup one day. I mean, you know him, you eat soup every day. Okay. But the American store. What is the okay? You know, what is the name of the American store? If you're okay sharing your secrets like those. Okay, so we got those. That's a bunch more pemmican. Oh, speaking of, how are we doing here? 94%. 94%. Not bad. Yeah, the pemmican apparently keeps really well. Let's see. Taste of America. Okay. I think that's blandly acceptable, I suppose. I they I assume they also stock several brands of peanut butter, because apparently that is a some kind of uniquely American thing.
This stuff will come in handy.
Okay, yeah, let's go. Let's get moving here. Oh, what do you? Scrap metal. Let's put that over there. Steak. Cattail head. No, thank you. Yeah, peanut butter. A lot of drinks. Yeah, I would assume. They probably got the Dr. Pepper, cake mix, pop. Oh, of course, Pop Tarts. Yeah, wouldn't be an American store worthy of the name without Pop Tarts. Probably a fair bit of candy too. The kind of candy they don't make overseas. Your your Butterfinger, your whatchamacallit, stuff like that. And tomato soup. Okay, seems like there's a distinct lack of beachcombing. What do we got? We got a stick, a cat's tail head, and a toque in a crate. And that's probably the ore we left behind. Yes? Yes. Okay, well, I guess we're just moving on then. You usually go for the soup and don't pay too much attention to the rest. Well, you know what you're after, you know what you want, and you know where to get it. And that's probably good, being on the budget that you are, because I do. I know it's easy to spend a lot of money very quickly in a grocery store aimed at expats. Maybe a box of Pop Tarts. But yeah, they got those American levels of sweetness. and you usually don't grab a basket. Well, that's good. When you grab a basket or you grab a cart, you see all that space and you're tempted to fill it. But if you just got to carry everything around in your hands, then you only get the stuff you actually need. You know, one of the many little insidious games grocery stores like to play with us. You see, like sticking the milk all the way in the back, so you have to walk past all the cereal, all the candy, all the potato chips, until you can get the stuff you actually came in there for. And I know that sounds conspiratorial, but they actually do like have their stores are intentionally set up that way because it works. If it didn't, they wouldn't do it. You know that's how behavioral economists, you know, how they make their rent. You put the milk and the produce, you know, the healthy shit in the back of the store. So you gotta walk past all the impulse buys before you get there, and put more impulse buys at the register. That's where the candy is. That's where the soda is. That's where your brain rotting celebrity magazines are, because they know we go for it. Yeah, the one there's one grocery store near me that's it doesn't have the milk in the back. It's like off like the off to far to one side, like the back. It has well, the soda is there and the alcohol, and like your household cleaning supplies and such. Seems like a curious setup, but oh well. Okay. Oh, as you please. The alcohol in your mark is in the middle. Hmm. Well, maybe the alcohol counts as an impulse buy. Although I would hope not. But then again, maybe it's these sophisticated Europeans are out there, you know, just doing impulse buys of cultured wines and not, I don't know, cheap beer. It's certainly not American beer. Gotta say, if if Taste of America sold like, you know, Michelob and Coors Light, they probably get laughed out of the city. You know, even the American expats don't want that nonsense. Milk's at the back, and the meat and produce is all the way on the opposite end you enter. Yeah, that sounds about right. And anything to milk a few more pesetas out of us lowly consumers. Nice. Nice clean goat. Okay. Yeah, the path should be pretty clear. Like, we have killed the moose and the bear, and most of the wolves here in recent days. And, even with the respawn rates turned up on Stalker, they're not that high. Although, I hear a wolf somewhere around here snacking on something. But I'm not... Oh, there. Was that a hit? That was a hit. Now, I know I let a couple arrow thieves go in PV because PV is just freaking huge. DP is not. So I'm more of a mind to chase down that arrow today. Assuming this log will actually let me pass. I mean, yeah, it's DP. It cannot have gone that far. Well, I say it can't go that far. It could get down and, I don't know, run all the way to the Riken, maybe even the whale factory. Okay, here's what we do. We make for the whale factory, we check the cache. On the way back, we look for the wolf. Because hopefully, by that time, it'll have bled out, and the crows will lead us to it. I don't particularly like relying on hopefully, but kind of all we have at the moment. Ooh, fish. Fish. Bonus hatchet.
Oh, lucky day.
And more fishing tackle. Oh, double fishing tackle. The hatchets all seem to keep washing up at 61%. It's curiously consistent. My guess is that it has something to do with the game state. But if you ask me what, I couldn't tell you. It's like if the game treats them as though they were sitting out in the elements and then just having to pop up here on the coast at some point. I don't know. I'll leave it to Bash or someone far more versed in sciencing than me to deal with that. But all I know is, hey, free hatchet. Although it always seems to be hatchet. We did have 2 hacksaws wash up in the previous stream, which was bizarre. Never saw that before. But I'd never seen a knife wash up. Maybe it can't. Maybe it's just really rare. Well, but yeah, here's our collection. 57, 59, 18. 18. Yeah, those have been out there for a while. Oh, dang it. I missed dropping one thing of cured meat. Oh well. It's a quarter kilogram for 900 calories. That is pretty spectacular. Is that? Oh, that's a loose wolf. Well, you can't have that. Okay. See, I thought I had denuded the zone of all wildlife, or all predatory wildlife. Obviously, I was incorrect. And I'm still hearing wolf song. I mean, maybe I was even wronger than I thought. Okay, check the lockbox. It is still empty. So we can cross that one off the list. That just leaves Ash, Blackrock, and Timberwolf. And now that the weather is starting to turn on us, now we turn around and we see if we can find our arrow. These should still be crow conditions. I think, anyway. Yeah, when last we saw it, so it ran from, from the mine entrance basically down onto the ice. Well, yeah, well, let's get a higher vantage point. Maybe that'll help. It could have also ran down and then took a turn and then gone up to Koru's corner. So that's probably where we're going to check next on our way out the zone. I would like to think if it ran off that way, we would have seen it by now, but yeah, who knows with this game. Okay, nothing obvious there. Nope, nope, that's a deer. Okay, we'll let the deer go. Oh, I think we got it. Yeah, from the mine entrance all the way down here. But as I said, it can only go so far. Now, do you have my arrow? You do. Thank you very much. Pleasure doing business with you. Okay. Do we? Yeah, I suppose we can do a little more beachcombing on our way out. The blizzard was. Oh, it was 2 days ago? Yeah, it was while we were at Mystery Lake. So, would think would things have despawned? Maybe? No. That's fine. I mean, we're not in dire need of anything just now, but I like to check. Because if the game does give us something, it would be rude not to avail ourselves of it. Although other than those two fish and oh, here we go. I said the two fish, the hatchet, little scrap metal sports socks. You. Okay, they just saved all the stuff for over here. Still not anything spectacular, but you know what? It's fine. Free firewood, socks, which will be cloth, honestly. Yeah, same as that toque. Yeah, just save it. Let's keep moving. Yes, flee, bun buns, flee. Okay, so what are we going to want with us as we go to the more mountainous territories? Well, Ash will be fine. We just need to get to Anglers and back. Timberwolf? Who knows? Because there's no actual caches, there's just notes. So either it's already done and we don't need to worry about it, or it's something we can't do, and thus it's going to lock us out of actually finishing the achievement. Hard to say. And then there's Blackrock. Well, the one Blackrock cache is on the side of the prison, which isn't exactly convenient to get to. The other is at the substation, which is easy to find, but there's also a Timby pack not far from there. Although, no, we're leaving. I was thinking, so we come in, how do we... No, the only entrances to Blackrock are Keeper's Pass and Timberwolf. Yeah. Okay. So we go to Timberwolf, take Echo Ravine, go to Ash, visit Anglers, turn around, go back. Go back to Timberwolf, go up the river, or creek, I suppose. Take the Blackrock exit. That spits us out at... oh, that's the one that's near Bricklayers. And then we take a... Well, here, I'm going to have to guess. Okay, not entirely helpful, but... Yeah, there's the one, and then there's the other. Yeah, Bricklayers... We should probably map the Bricklayers exit. It's like out here. Oh, yeah, there's a Foreman's Clear Cut, Cuddy's Cave. Yeah, so it's up here somewhere. We just follow the road around. We skip the turnoff to the prison, and we go over there. And then we leave via Keeper's Pass. And then we take the long way around back to PV, and then the coal mine back to Coastal. Okay. And by that, yeah. And by that time, we'll know whether or not we have the cheevo. Am I hopeful? If I'm honest, not really. But it's fine. Again, it's just, at the end of the day, it's just an achievement. But it's an achievement for something I've already done. But the save, yeah, the doing predated the existence of the achievement. I would have liked to have received credit for that, but I guess the game hasn't registered that. Okay. And if we can't, then the next thing... Oh, there we go. I guess our next big push could be making the 9 unique recipes. again, because we already did it once. We should have the components to do, well, many of them. I'd have to drop a shopping list. And there's a very real chance we'll have to trade with Sutherland for some of them. I have a can of peaches and I think at least 1 or 2 cans of corn in Mystery Lake. Oh, I see you. Don't think I didn't see you. Wait, did 2 of you already respond? Excuse you? Well, you 2 respawn quickly. Good grief. Astrid, please. I'm sorry. I know this Memento Cash business isn't the most thrilling gameplay you'll ever see, but you try to stay on task, please. You know, we have company over. All right. And yeah, we do have our little mapping expedition. Okay, there's one of them over there. But no, we're not. We're not going to take care of them. We're not going to beachcomb. We're just going to keep moving. I suppose, yeah, we probably should give Coastal a once-over. Or at least the bits we didn't do last time. But yeah, so we can do the mapping, the unique recipes. What else? 30 days. Most of those are all right. Kill counts, I suppose. Yeah, we got the bunkers. We got the vistas. We did all the tails in one game. Yeah, in terms of the achievements we can do in this, oh god, of course it's foggy. In terms of the achievements we can do in this save, yeah, we got the tails. We did get the firearm variants, the rare fish, trader trust, the far territory vistas. So we're working on the memento caches, the unique recipes. I'm not. If for whatever reason I was going to try the cougar one, that would only come after 1,000 days, because yeah, can't do misery because that's its own thing. There is the 25 days in the mine. Now, we started this save before settled mine was a thing. But Bashrobe and others have shown it can be done if you have a disturbing amount of caffeine pills and I suppose coffee. And, well, probably caffeine pills and coffee. Oh, yeah, you probably, well, you need food anyway. Um, and because it's the Zoc, yeah, you probably need to haul it in from outside. Because the many toxic wolves are not going to give you anything. And even if you got like venison and bear meat and whatnot, you would still need vitamin C from some source. So either you bring fish with you, or vitamin C pills, which apparently exist. We have not. I don't think we've seen those in the trade menu, but I guess they do exist. Go ahead and grab that. If you did have those, you could apportion them out. Because I assume they have like extreme amounts of vitamin C. So you'll get your scurvy risk nice and high, and then you pop one of those, and then maybe it resets the counter. I've never seen them. I don't know how they work. I know secondhand that they exist. Okay, it's an unclaimed. Oh, wait. Ah, fishing tackle. Ooh, double fishing tackle. Nice. So the ore we can leave behind, but usually the ore at least signals good stuff. Can I get to this? Socks and a vest. Well, that's underwhelming. Or I think we got that one. Oh, excuse me, paddle. Paddle or potato. I'm sure the more nautically minded will correct me if necessary, but nah. Oh yeah, potatoes we'll need. We have potatoes at the camp office. Carrots too. Another fish. Just a paddle. Oh, broken arrow. Alrighty. The fish. What we need? So we need potatoes, carrots, corn, and some reishi for the Thompson's family stew. Annoyingly enough, we need burdock for prepper pie. We need peaches and acorn grounds for Lily's pancakes. Oh, guess there used to be a carcass there. This will be worth it, I'm sure. Nah. We already have worthless clothing. Let's see, unique recipes. Okay, coastal fish cakes, we need... I think they insist on rainbow trout. Dockworkers pie insists on rockfish. We... Actually, do we need to catch those fresh? Or can I use the ones I have in the pile? Now, we'll have to test that. Ooh, cloth. Needed that. Nice. Another toque. Another toque. Yeah, I think we should have the ingredients for, I think, most of them. Ooh, free flare shell. Damn. That's nice. But I think if we do need to trade for some, that could slow things down considerably, because again, there's no real rhyme or reason behind what Southern offers when. At least as far as I can tell. Like we can't put in special orders. You know, even though we're practically besties. Oh, come on. Come on. I'm trying to do this. We get as close as we can. Okay, game says watch out. We press and hold the sprint. We go. We click. And we get a banged up toque. That was definitely worth risking a case of hypothermia. Well, you never know, though. You never know what's on the Carl Bobs. Anyway, all right, let's head back. It is getting late. All right. Let's see. So we've done clothing repairs. We could do a little more. Ideally we touch up the knife a little bit, just to make sure that's ready to go. We fix the bedroll. We fix our bear coat. We could craft a few more arrows. I wouldn't hate that. Because some of those manufactured arrows are going to give out here before too long. We have like yeah, at least a dozen pemmican bars ready to go. And we have cattails to backstop those. We just need to make sure we have water ready to go. Yeah, I think. Oh, we're walking into the wind now. Thank you, game. Thank you. I know. I know. I walked onto the far side of the zone. That's your signal to make the wind blow directly in my face. All right, we're gonna we'll try tacking into the wind. It's yeah, the wind is definitely the issue here. we're not even that heavy. Yeah, I see you two out there. I'm just gonna ignore you. Yeah, we got a fresh boat. We got some repairs done. We don't need to make fresh pemmicans, so yeah, we should be able to set out for the last 3 zones in our quest pretty quickish, I should say. Yeah, substation in Blackrock, anglers, and in theory, that's when we hit those 2, we should have our answer whether the achievement is achievable, because the notes, well, actually the notes plural, assuming I picked them up, and I almost certainly did, excuse me, they're already in our inventory. We're just lacking, well, in truth, I don't know what we're lacking. I don't even know if it's possible, but I'm just, like I said, because the firearm variant one behaved the way it did, I am I'm gonna hold out hope that the Memento one can be done retroactively, I guess. Not retroactively. It can be, we can renew it. Like we can still check the caches, and and fingers crossed, having picked up those notes will count. I don't know though. And you know what? If it doesn't, fine, fine. I don't know. Well, I can do it off stream or something, or well, I'll make a separate run. There we go. Achievement Astrid 2.0, where I give her settled mind, and we go for the mementos. Oh, there we go. We race through the mementos to prepare to spend 25 days in the mine. Again, not the most exhilarating gameplay you'll ever see. But hey, cheevos are cheevos. Okay, it is. Oh well, it's a quarter after 1. Wow. Honestly, not that much happened this stream, and yet it feels like it flew by. At least for me. I don't know what it was like for you, Chad. Oh, yeah, it's fine though. Because we did well. We had a couple close calls in Bleak, plus that peculiar Timby pack, and that one lead Timby who is very committed to living. He took 2 arrows to the face, still howled for his friends, and then quickly died. But yeah, and we've been locked in here. Yeah, that's it. That's 3 moose we passed up. We passed up the Milton moose. We passed up the Broken Railroad moose, and we passed up the Bleak Inlet moose. That is very un-me behavior, especially coming on the heels of the of hunting the moose here, which didn't go exactly according to plan. Yeah, beautiful sunset. Just don't
Oh, it's getting dark out here. I'm looking for shelter.
just don't let the game know what direction you want to walk, or it's going to take twice as long. By rights, I should be moonwalking to the coast and keeping my eyes on that glorious ochre sunset. But no, that would be foolish. So if I did do that, if I did the Achievement Astrid 2.0, what level would we do that on? I'm not sure. Because that would be an expressly like a run that is not angled for the long term.
I'm gonna lay down and have a little sleep right here.
You're literally next to the building, Astrid. Please relax. All right, there. See, nice full meters, except for one. Okay, we got Tron mode here. Come over to the pile. We'll drop that. I'll drop those. We'll tear up those. How much cloth do we have? Not much. All right. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Put those in there. We'll put a stem in there. We'll break those down. We got those. We got that. I keep forgetting that. Oh, we got to tear that up. Probably don't need all those. Probably don't need most of those. Yeah, that'll do. All right. Just some last minute destruction before we put our girl to bed. Because she has definitely earned her sleep. Ooh, double claw from that. Nice. Yeah, could touch up the snow pants. The wolf jacket's probably fine. Ample stickage, ample matches. We have meds. I could probably put some of those away, some of those painkillers. We grab some fresh pemmican for the road. Arrows. Arrows would be good. And repair mats. Yeah. Oh god, we'll stash that away too. Actually, before. Okay, stick that in there. Stick those in there. Oh yeah. I might. Oh, I do have a flask. Okay, I was almost certain I did. All right, that's fine. Oh yeah, give me the other whetstone too. We'll burn through at least one of these. Maybe two, maybe not. We'll try to push the night along a little bit so we can make sure Astrid wakes up when the sun is up. There we are. Okay, and we'll deal with that on the morrow. Okay. 614 days. Whew. Let's see. So, yeah, 614 days. 100% of the world. Now we're at an even 140 days in Coastal Highway and counting. And 614 days, we have 799. Oh, we're so close. So close to an even number. Even 30 bears, even 10 moosen, 12 deer, 23 buns. Yeah, we're not. We're mostly doing high value targets and wolves. Okay, I am going to call it there because, as I say, it's posted 1:30. I do have to work tomorrow. So we are going to leave it there. But folks, thank you all so much for hanging out with me tonight. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you to Casual Gamer Valbo for the follow. And also thank you to Terry the Tourist who followed between streams. Thank you to Goofy for the watch streak. Appreciate folks hanging out as well. Bumblebee, Brave Little Bee, Concerned Martian. Yeah, Goofy, Valbo. Okay-ish, Andrea. Yeah, thank you, Chatties. Thank you, Lurkers. And thank you to YouTube friends. We'll see you all next time, and bye for now.